Welcome Capricorn, this is Regina of Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your full moon in Virgo reading. The full moon in Virgo will be on March 7th and it will coincide roughly with Saturn entering into Pisces. So this is a beautiful time, a beautiful lunation of really allowing the whole planet to examine emotional boundaries and structures around our belief system, our faith. So let's get started, Capricorn, with your overall energy for the full moon in Virgo. We have the Tower card, and as frequently as the Tower shows up in our lives, I am enjoying its relevance to our experience in the world. Unpredictable events, surprising occurrences, disasters, catastrophes, from which valuable information about the way we need to improve upon, rebuild our environments, improve upon ourselves, our habits, our beliefs, are available to us. In this time when things continue to accelerate and change at a rapid pace, there is no way to anticipate the or plan for the changes that are occurring. However, the understanding that we have all the tools we need to improve, repair, or rebuild on structures that need to fall, that are no longer of service, that create more anxiety and work than they provide solutions for. So this can be applied to at any level of society, but certainly as it relates to your own home, your own life, and your own habits, as we improve upon our ability to address the changes that occur in the world, the unpredictability, the uncertainty of the world. And there's a reason why one of the names of this card is the hand of God, lightning, because this is divine intervention. In the 10th house, we have the Temperance card, which is our social identity. This is where you are aligning yourself with your contribution to your community. What kind of a force, what kind of energy, what kind of impact do you want to have? The Temperance card indicates that you have been working on self-improvement, on environmental improvement, quite likely aware of and in sync with the necessity for environmental change that occurs within our world, that reflects upon our ability to improve upon our experience. You have been calibrating the resources you have in your world with your internal capacity, understanding, and desire for growth and positive change. So this is how your healing journey is having an effect in your world, how you are being seen as a healer, as a teacher, as someone who is able to share their journey with others in a way that can be informative and structurally important as we go about the rebuilding work to so many aspects of our culture and experience. In the first house, your focus, the Four of Staffs, is a celebration. And I dare say that these two cards are greatly indicative of your alignment with the ways in which you can internalize the need for change and express that as a foundation for cultural, emotional, and social growth. This is you recognizing that every event of celebration, be it a wedding, be it a graduation, be it a milestone that you have achieved in your home, in your life, in your experience or awareness, is contributing to greater solidity, security, and safety for your community from which to grow and expand, to continue that, but mostly to extract the joy in the journey, in the process. The fourth house, the house of your home, yourself, your unconscious, your ancestry. The Eight of Staffs is indicating so much growth that is occurring to you. Not simply growth, but the celebration of that growth. And that is as well your investment in learning, in investigating, in researching, in finding out, in communicating, and making connections with others is culminating in great movement, concerted effort that is having a dramatic impact in a way far beyond a way that you could individually impact this area of your life. A lot of realizations are coming to you, and these realizations are fueling your creativity, are helping you to see the limitless opportunities that you can be passionate about, that you can harness and create some major impact. In the seventh house of your significant others, we have the Ace of Cups. This is so far incredibly beautiful reading. I see you, Capricorn, continuing to prioritize the healing, the growth, the experience of the emotions that your experiences have generated, an appreciation for those, an ability to not simply see them, but to receive them and to value their ability to heal, to nurture, to attend to those things that are often neglected, those things that are often put away, those things that perhaps you put away in your life, in your desire to survive, to overcome. But this indicates the love with which you are facing your own patterns and responsibilities in this life. You are doing that in a way that recognizes the joy, the good feeling in taking care of yourself, how that elevates your vibration, how that makes you more available to others, and how you are building up this creative project flow or an offer that you may be receiving, your consideration of this new path, this new direction, this new creative outpouring. In the first house, the Four of Staffs is clarified by the Ace of Wands in the second house and the Judgment in the third house. More new growth. As you establish yourself culturally, socially, emotionally in your life, you're focused on the celebration of that. You are taking this opportunity for a new direction, expansion, growth, to learn more. But it's interesting. The more that you're learning, the more that you're allowing yourself to feel about this new opportunity, this foundation, is really a return back to an opportunity, a gift, a skill, an event, a job that you was once promised to you, that you tried before, that you engaged in before, but were not able to realize its potential, its promise. It was somehow stunted, never got off the ground completely. And it's not for lack of investment. It's a lack of understanding your purpose fully. And at this time, you understand your purpose. You understand what you have to contribute, why you came to Earth. And that is allowing you this do-over, this chance to reconnect, to regrow, to re-begin this journey of accomplishment, fulfillment, and moreover of service, understanding the deep service embedded in your work, in this new project, in this new opportunity and or relationship. The Eight of Staffs in the 4th house is clarified by the 7 of Pentacles in the 5th house and the Page of Cups in the 6th house. You are indeed really opening yourself up to this emotional dimension of your experiences. You're in a position to evaluate the work that you've done in every aspect of your life, but particularly towards this opportunity that you are revisiting, that you are regrowing on a much firmer foundation, a foundation that is about trusting in yourself. And you are understanding that this is a continuum, this is a spectrum that you are, it's not as though this healing occurs as an isolated event. You now understand this pathway to filling yourself, filling your cup, allowing yourself to explore without judgment the experiences that the emotions that your experiences have generated, and the validation that you are on the path for you. You are in your authentic alignment. The Ace of Cups in the 7th house is clarified by the 5 of Pentacles in the 8th house and the Queen of Pentacles in the 9th house. Definitely really addressing a former sense of lack, a former sense of inadequacy, insecurity. This may in fact be something that you were told, something that you were conditioned to believe, and something that you have been dissolving slowly in sync with Saturn's movement into Pisces, where your ruling planet, Saturn, is in a place where you can dissolve, realign your boundaries around the things that you believe, around your faith. And your faith is grown, and you realize that it grows not in proportion to the things that you've done, but in proportion to your recognize, your validation, your enjoyment, and your sense of the things that you have always done. Your skills, your ability, your potential has always been there. You now understand that you are aligned with a place where you value yourself. You value your ability to deserve and to want more. And you're uniquely prepared for that in every way. The sense of resourcefulness that you exhibit characteristically, this ability to make whatever you need out of what you have, your ability to internalize this is what is teaching others. This is what you're modeling for others, and this is behavior that has been consistent that you have not always taken credit for. The Temperance card in the 10th house is clarified by the Queen of Swords in the 11th house and the 5 of Swords in the 12th house. So interesting how the upper quadrant is mirroring each other. 5s and Queens here. So the 5s for me are always areas in which you want to change. You are clearly wanting to change your material circumstance. You're clearly understanding and growing away from a sense of inadequacy, a sense of impoverishment, of lack. You're also growing away from a sense of not knowing enough, not being able to communicate yourself, a sense of frustration around that. And you are healing that through your ability to simply be curious, to ask, to stay in conversation around those ideas and in those relationships where there is real difference and where you are now open to learn and experience those ideas at an emotional level. It's our emotions that you now understand that are the meter, they are the gauge for the rightness of your path, of your activities. things should feel good. Things should not feel ungood. And you've been used to things not feeling right, feeling misaligned, feeling outside, never feeling in sync in your environment. And this is something that you are healing. You're recognizing that there is a world that surrounds your ideas, your beliefs, and you are now willing to engage with those, with others, to interact, to grow, to learn, to listen. I'm going to finish this reading with an oracle card and hope that you have enjoyed this reading. If so, please like and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I appreciate your time here with me. I've pulled happiness. I'm aware that being happy means I am on the right path. Thank you so much, fellow Capricorns, for this beautiful reading. I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, namaste.